Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. That's a bit awkward. You caught us in the middle of dinner. As you can see, we are currently eating.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Rob.
So this episode is about British dinner.
Because many people have asked us what English people eat on a daily basis, and we're going to show you. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking, so here we go. The British classic of fish and chips. My parents are going to be so ashamed of me. It is very important to note that English people do not eat fish and chips every day. There are people who like fish and chips, but they are not that common. I would normally never eat fish and chips. The reason is because it's not very nice. This thing is disgusting. Look at the grease, look at the fat. And that fish is ridiculously big. It's bigger than Kay's face. So today is spaghetti bolognese, which is an Italian dish, but it's an absolute British favourite. Beef mince, chopped tomatoes, onion, butter and spaghetti. The mince is always pre-minced. You would never buy meat and then cut it yourself. And the chopped tomatoes are also always bought in a tin, pre-cut up with the sauce added, and that means you don't have to use fresh tomatoes. Spaghetti bolognese is one of my favourite dishes. It's very easy to make, it lasts a long time. It's one of the very few dishes that the longer you keep it, the nicer it tastes, because the flavour gets into the sauce more. It's very common to serve it with a side salad, tomatoes, radish, leaves and salt and pepper.
Put the subtitle on and down.
Tonight we're having burgers. Burgers are an American classic. British people eat them very often, especially in summer on a barbecue. Everyone has a barbecue. And in this one we're using plant-based burgers, not meat burgers, though most British people still eat the meat burgers. You can be very creative with what you put into the burger. So in our one we have cheese, avocado and egg, but you can put pretty much anything in there. And you always have it with chips, so burger and chips, absolute classic. Likes and coins, also absolute classic.
More chips.
Tonight's dinner is cottage pie, which is actually a British dish, so it's quite unusual that a British classic is actually British. For this one, we used a ready meal. All you do is put it in the oven or the microwave and it's ready to eat. So ready meals are an alternative to takeaway. A ready meal is very cheap. You can easily get them for less than £5. Takeaway is obviously quite expensive. Cottage pie consists of potato and beef mince. The other option is shepherd's pie, which is potato and lamb mince. We also added some boiled vegetables because, as normal, the only vegetable in British food is potato.
Oh, wait, maybe it was me.
All British classics have to have potato and potato and potato.
Called Cook.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you
It's
know.
all frozen food.
It's all frozen ready meals, right? So I think we should totally try that. We just like weaved grass, basically, on the roof. But I don't think that's
Tonight we're having an Indian takeaway.
The most British cuisine you can have.
Indian cuisine is the most popular cuisine in the UK. The second is Chinese, and obviously my favourite is Chinese. We're having Peshwari naan, samosas, tandoori wings, aubergine masala, and Motu's lamb curry. A Peshwari naan is bread which is stuffed with mango, and you rip the bread off and dip it in the curry and eat it. It's really, really nice. And a samosa is a pastry parcel which is full of veg, chickpeas and some other things as well. I'm sure that none of this is particularly authentic and it's probably been massively anglicised, but it's really nice. So, as you can see, I am peeling potatoes because tonight we're having another British classic, which means that it has to have potatoes by law.
You don't need to cut it,
This is called bangers and mash, and it's just sausages and mashed potato. Now, see if you can pronounce the word correctly. The word is bangers. B-A-N-G-E-R-S. Bangers. These are classic British sausages, very popular in the UK. So you fry the sausages, and fry some onions, and then you add some stock to make gravy. In the proper recipe, you make the gravy, you put the sausages in, and then you put them in the oven for several hours to impart the flavour. But this is just a quicker home-style dish. Of course, we are having some very plain boiled veg, because this is another standard British decision to have plain boiled vegetables. Broccoli, carrot and beans are the ones that we typically have. And poor Rob is tidying up as always. And finally we have the Sunday roast. This is a very common British dish. It's actually one that Britain is fairly famous for. You prepare the meat, you cut the veg, which has to include potato by law, as aforementioned. And you put it in the oven. That's all there is to it. It's a very easy dish. The meat doesn't have to be chicken. It's often pork or beef, and at Christmas it's always turkey.
To show like really original.
Mashed potato, totally fine.
This is a dish which is particularly good for family meals, often something that you have at the weekend with your whole family. Well, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you gained some useful information about what British people eat traditionally every day. Tudo, 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 hayo tudo. Bye! See you next time. Rob has tidying up to do.